Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun, and we have to get into the DNC. The first night was really good. Let's get into it. First off, Fitz. Fitz was the host and MC of the DNC. This made my heart so happy. And I have another scandal that I want to do for you all. But I was so glad to see Tony. Madam Vice President Kamala Harris came out. She spoke about President Joe Biden. She gave such a good speech. She looked great. She sounded great. The crowd was simply amazing. It felt electric in there. It was simply amazing. This was a shocker to me. The president of the UAW, Mr. Shawn Fain, y'all, his speech was something else. He broke it down, and when he took his jacket off and revealed his shirt, Trump is a scab, vote Harris. That did it for me. But he had some great points, and he talked about how Joe Biden was with them in the picket line, how Kamala came and helped them. Like, it was just really good to hear. Senator Reverend Raphael Warnock, I absolutely love hearing him speak, right? He sounded great. He took us to church. He had some great points. He said just some amazing things about Madam Vice President and how she will work for us, right? I know a lot of people have questions. I really hope you listened to the DNC so you actually know what's going on and not get your news from the internet, but get it from the actual people who's doing the actual work. That really does help. First Lady, she looked great, Dr. Jill Biden. She spoke highly of her husband. She talked about, how he has worked so hard for the American people. And I just enjoyed just seeing the love between her and her husband, because you don't really see that from the other side. And it helps. I don't know about you, but it just helps. It's calming over here. Jasmine Crockett never disappoints, right? She came in and broke down the resumes of Madam Vice President and her opponent. One is a felon and one is a prosecutor. Like, I don't even understand what the problem is, but she did so good. She broke everything down, and she gets her point across very well. Baby, Hillary was the woman of the hour. Do you know her bob was trending on Twitter, X? Like, she talked about the glass ceiling being cracked. She talked about it being wide open. She talked about everything she's done, how she's going to support Kamala, she and Bill. And it was just good to see Hillary. It was good to listen to her. Like, she's so smart. And I thought she did so good. But, baby, they said the bob was bobbing. Now, Mallory McMorrow. Girl, I'm going to need you to eat some peppermint or something. I didn't understand what the tongue situation was, because she brought out the big book of the Project 2025 and she was reading from it. And it's huge. And she said, we're going to hear about it through this DNC. But it was too much tongue action for me. Ashley Biden, President Biden's daughter, talked about her father. She actually introduced him. She talked about a time when she was younger. It was her birthday, and he got on the train. Well, they got on the train. They got off. She had a birthday cake. She blew the candles out, and he went back to the Senate. It just speaks to what a family person he is and how he is really for the people, right? She had such beautiful things to say about her father, and it was really emotional when he came on stage. I think the plan was for Joe Biden to really talk about Kamala. Now, he did that in the end, but he got his own flowers last night. He took them for himself. He walked out to a very warm welcome. I'm going to say 7 to 10 minutes. But he had some wonderful things to say. And he did say some great things about Kamala. But he also said some fantastic things about himself. So he talked about everything that he's done, how he's helped America, how he is still going to work tirelessly to help America. And he had this to say in the end. After President Biden spoke, everyone came on stage, and you can see him and Kamala here. This was a night for him because everyone that came up really started their speech just thanking him for being the president. You know, he only had 4 years. He wanted to run longer. He even made the statement by when he got into it, he was too young to be in the Senate. Now he's too old to be president. But thank you, President Biden, for everything you've done. And I'm excited to see night 2 of the DNC. Let me know what you thought. It's your girl, Millie Chun. Talk to you later. Bye.